Alright, welcome back. We were playing a little bit more, and I found me a derelict ship. If we look at the quest menu, Sentinel Battleground. Starcom Center Fleet. Sounds like the battle happened en route between a place called New Taurus and Tripia 2. So there's New Taurus I found. Right there. And as for Tripia 2, I think it's this one right here. This unsurveyed planet. So we're going to grab this. We're going to head down here, talk to an ally, see what they got to say, and then go check out this planet. So without further delay, let's do it. Alright, there's a capsule. This capsule is a cryostasis life pod that was breached to the vacuum long ago, possibly during a battle that seems to have raged nearby. The occupant looks to have been a human male. The team finds a collection of personal artifacts, including the data journal of a Commander Blake. It has been erased and saved for a single audio entry. Alright. Data crystal. Oh, nice. Analysis of the data crystal shows that it has a large cache of Starcom technical data and some mathematical formulas. So, and now it confirms another one of the key algorithms. It's a total of 9. When the team replays it, they are greeted by a voice gasping and shallow breaths. In the background, the faint hiss of air escaping the pod can be heard. The Sentinels tracked the subspace signal, outrigged and attacked us as I expected. I put on a show of defense. It burned inside, knowing that they would die from my betrayal. But for them to die knowing it was me, nothing could be worse. I prayed to the void that Eos doesn't bring me back for my reward. Cat, if by some miracle this message reaches you, I'm sorry, I never made it home. But I know you never forgive any other choice. A scan of the late commander reveals a data crystal inside his corpse, apparently swallowed a few hours before death. Alright, so we got another data crystal. See, can we destroy that pod? We cannot destroy the pod. But the investigation is complete. So next, we're heading south. There's some allies down there that want to speak with me. And that's it. Still got the express beacon, the fragments, and sunken ship. And I don't know where they are, so but I'll keep looking. So it appears the internet says the distress beacon is broken. So we're still not going to worry about that one. And we've made it to the system. Now we're looking for them allies, which were here. Hopefully they didn't get destroyed. Shields up. There we go. Hopefully we can save them before they get obliterated. Oh, there we go. No, that's not who we're looking for. We're looking for the crab-like people. Sentinel, nope. So it looks like our ally that was here is gone. Oh, and there goes a probe. Probes haven't been giving me anything, so I'm not worried about it. So I guess we'll jump to the next sector. And see if they're over here. Oh, there's a friendly. I think that's him. There we go. All right. All have heard your voice, silencing the whisper from the pit, and rejoice. Your teachings will help us vanquish the false lightbringers. We are looking for the rest of the message that we detected on Lightwave. Do you know anything about it? Ah, the lost prophecy. When Orius was young, a signal echoed through the void. Not the deceitful whisper of the pit, but a voice from the progent. The first Harassment was told that it was forbidden knowledge, so he purged it from the archives. But an acolyte believed the message was meant to be preserved, so he fled along with a clutch of followers. They hid on various remote worlds, awaiting the return of the strangers who had spoken with the us. Such beliefs are heresy. For years, Inquisitors hunted them down. It has been over a century since a heretic was found, but if any remain, they might have the prophecy you seek. Forgive your servant. Interesting. So I think that's going to be the hermit. All right, let's go visit that hermit one more time. Let's go ahead and save it. Maybe we'll see about taking these people out. See what they give us. Give us anything good? Nothing. So let's go ahead and reload. We don't want to make enemies of them yet. Let's go visit the hermit. And then we'll go visit that unknown planet. Maybe it will give us something. Oh, not the wormhole. That's what I want right there. Alright, hermit. No. There he is. And I think I went too far away. Yep. Alright, hermit. It's time for you to spill the beans. And tell us about that signal. What is that? Alright. Translator, strike up a dialogue. I am Polymyphus, the last keeper of the prophecy. Are you servants of the Inquisitors? Come at last? Uh-oh. We got some motion. We are the stranger. Reveal the prophecy to us. I have waited so long for this day to come. Now I may rest. Polymorphosis articulates in broken Starcom standard a most particular revelation. This is the last part of the fragmented message we originally picked up on Lightwave. I've updated the mission log. I think you'll want to take a look. Alright, combined with the previous message fragments, we've assembled the complete message to certain persons of the past. Could never wrap my head around the rules of time travel. Maybe my brain is just too old. It gives me a headache, and there is already too much to explain. Where to begin? They needed to blame someone for the failure of the search. I was given the choice of early retirement or disposition at Morningstar Labs. I chose the latter. A few years later, everything went mad. Although a project decided to erase history and start over. It wanted to format the universe in a man's own image. A few of the staff actually thought it was a good idea when the machine promised an immortal life of ease and enlightenment. That few became many. When the machine invented an afterlife for the loyal, many became most. All Rebel Command crew never knew whom to trust. They tried to plan, and it failed when someone turned. They tried again. Finally, they decided humans were too fallible, and to put machines in charge. Isn't that how we ended up here in the first place? Now I'm stuck here on a dead rock with a handful of crew, none of whom I trust. I think we got one more shot at fixing things. Yesterday I learned something interesting about the star system. Life will never evolve here. Its star has a big spike in radiation at the 7.3 picometer wavelength, which sterilizes all of its planets. In the Starcom database, there's only one known star with that characteristic, an old yellow dwarf called Marduk Beta. On the second planet of that system, a team of archaeologists will find some chromatic artifacts preserved in an obsidian layer. Eventually, they decided they are astro-maniports, which is archaeologists speak for we have no idea. They packed them up and handed them off to the Brasm. The Brasm transferred them to the Eliminator. All of this I remember. Hopefully someone else remembers as well, because today I recorded the data crystal. Then I embedded that data drive inside some chromatic artifacts that I fabricated. Then I buried those artifacts in an obsidian vein deep underground. After I kill my remaining crew, I'm going to set up a lightweight broadcast this recording continuously. I hope this message eventually finds its way to someone who understands its meaning and can make things right. Captain August Lee. So them artifacts I got, he needs to go ahead and open them. Wow, that's crazy. We really should get Dr. Pillman to look at those artifacts that have been sitting in his lab. Sounds like they contain something pretty important. Why you think I've been asking him every time I go back to check him? But he doesn't. He's too busy saving the world. Oh, we got some enemies. Let's see. Is it a big enemy? A little enemy? Hopefully it's a big one. Let's get his shields down. Don't take him out. Alright, so the next thing I want to do is I want to go visit this planet right over here that keeps coming up as unexplored. Oh, come back. Oh. Alright, they don't have any time to talk. So let's take a jump. I don't know who's all here. Alright, hidden anomaly discovered. Let's survey the planet. Planet anomaly. This team is able to find the precise location from the reconstructed holographic image. Okay, that's the image we seen earlier. When nothing is immediate visible, deep sonar shows density spike in the bedrock. The team begins excavating. About 10 meters down, they uncover a metal hatch. Let's investigate the hatch. Hatch opens to a set of rungs embedded in the rock, which descend another 20 meters before opening up into a kind of laboratory, roughly carved into the natural rock. Cut into the walls are dozens of cages covered with ventilated translium. Built into one wall is neutronium safe off the main lab of some living quarters. Well, let's do the living quarters. There are several beds, including one that contains skeletal remains of a human. By its side, it's an old-fashioned journal. It's mostly filled with cryptic shorthand that even the universal translator it's mostly filled with a cryptic shorthand that even the universal translator can't completely decipher, save for a few fragments. Fragment 1, numerous coded references to what the xenobiologist recognizes as DNA sequences. Fragment 2, several pages of different versions of a logarithmic calculation, the conclusion of which is 50-75 gen to sentence with sequence 8H. Fragment 3, V Acon most promising of the latest rounds planned to launch tomorrow. A also good, but will need more time to reach potential. Fragment 4, last launch is away. Tonight I sleep and dream of my reward. Let's go investigate the cages. Many of the cages are full of dirt, debris, and crumbling bones. The xenobiologist can't identify any specific species, but notes that they share more characteristics with Earth animals than typical of extraterrestrials. Let's cut open that safe. Discovery data crystal. The crystal has collection of Starcom technical data and some kind of mathematical formula. And that's confirmed. It's another one, the key filter algorithm. That's a total of 10. Alright, inside the safe there are a large number of vials whose content seems to have evaporated long ago. There's also a data crystal. And that's it for this one. Alright, so our only thing left is the stress beacon. You see, that doesn't tell me which way to go or anything. So let's just... Oh, we got a big boy here. Y'all need some help? Let me show y'all how that's done. Just like that. Alright, let's head back to Kite Station and get him to open up that pottery. Let's get them shields recharged too. Don't be coming at me, bro. You ain't got nothing for me. See, I knew that pottery was important. Alright, where's our home at? Here we are. We got a friendly. Let's go talk to the friendly real quick. Is that a sentinel, perhaps? No. So that is a sentinel. Let's go hail him with a plasma burst. Wait for it. Thank you. Alright, and back we go. Alright, so we read the memorial surface. You have nothing. Found us the way home yet? No, but we could use 12 more crew. How's morale? Not too bad. If you hear that, you're hopeful. Okay. What have you unleashed now? Let's see. Have you looked at those ceramic artifacts yet? If I was too busy for to unleash the complex, why would I have to now? Just scan the damn pottery. I guess he's doing it. There's a data crystal embedded in one of them. How the hell did that get there? And how did you know? Let me see what's on it. This better not be a prank. There's a message addressed to the crew of the kite station and or the eliminator. That's me. It reads, I have no idea when you will find this drive and what you know. I need to be brief. I cannot afford for my crew to realize I suspect them. Our last plan to defeat Eos, codenamed Trinity, is to use 3 long-range warp projectors constructed in secret to push Eos into a bubble universe. My team was charged with construction key elements of those projectors. I recently discovered that design was sabotaged and they will not work. The blueprints on this device show how to repair them. Once all 3 projectors are active, you must create a warp shockwave within 50 AU of EOS. Hopefully, you'll locate the experimental drive tech we were working on. This will seed warp instability. The projectors will then amplify the intensity and with luck pull EOS in. What the hell is going on? I'm not sure if you knew this, but we were pulled through a rift in time, and I don't really have any time to explain. Yeah, he thinks, scratches his head. So let's go back to him. How do we stop the LeMay? Based on what I pieced together from your logs, the LeMay are the human descendants of the Morningstar crew that sided with Eos. It seems they have also become quite dependent on Eos. Technology speaking. If we can defeat Eos, they may be considerably weakened. Alright then, how do we stop Eos? No idea. Get the impression some of the Morningstar crew were working on that exact problem. Eventually it seemed they managed to somehow steal Eos inside a giant Dyson sphere. Apart from a vague reference to the weapon or plan called Trinity, I don't know what their long game was. That's where you're wrong, because we just discovered that. Well, this is a startling and frankly confusing development. I'm having trouble wrapping my head around what Captain Lee's timeline looks like. But I believe that our best bet for stopping these LeMay is to push Eos into a bubble universe like the Morningstar Rebels planned. Find those warp projectors and bring them online. How's morale? Not too bad. That's all for now. And then that's all for now. Let's leave station. Let's look at the map. Where are these 3 projectors at? Nobody knows. Let's go back in here. That's it. Nothing from you. Can we get some more crew? I guess we got full crew. Anything for research? We never did find these 2. And we were working on these missiles here. So let's do this one. Increase drone attack, damage, and health. Done. Not enough for that, but we do have vacuum jets. Additional increase in drone speed. We'll do that one. There we go. We've almost researched everything now. And as for a shipyard, I think I want to get rid of some of these. Let's put 2 more shield generators. Maybe some more reactors. That's not a good place for one. Get rid of this one. Do some more shield generators. Let's get another Havoc defense. And let's get some more generators. Or reactors. How's that look? 79 of 80. Let's do 2 more shield generators. And some more reactors. One here. One there. One there. So now all we have is one weapon. But we got 20,000 shields now. Alright, let's see how this does. We might put some more shields up. Oh yeah. Alright, well that's it for today. Thanks for joining me. And we'll be back once I figure out where to go from here. Y'all take care.